Hey guys, what's up? It's Mr. Untouchables. I'm coming at you with Dragon Age Origins. And I'll talk after the cutscene's over.
The Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight on the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again until finally we neared annihilation. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness and prevail. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. It will be too late, for I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Alright guys, so we're picking our race, gender, class, and origin. We're going Dalish Elf, and there's a reason for that. Warrior, Dalish. It ties into the I'm Koga. It ties into the I'm gonna change my tattoo here for a second. Alright, and that to color. Alright, that'll work. 15, 16, 17, 18, 11. I'm gonna go with this first, powerful, and pommel strike. Let's go.
You were born amidst the Dalish elves, noble wanderers who refused to join the society of humans that subjugated their homeland so long ago. The Dalish traveled the land in tightly knit clans, struggling to maintain their half-forgotten law in a human world that fears and despises them. You spend your time hunting with your clanmate Tamlin in the forests, and as is sometimes the case, your quarry is not always the local wildlife.
It's a Dalish!
And you three are somewhere you shouldn't be.
Let us pass, Elf. You have no right to stop us.
No? We will see about that, won't we? You're just in time. I found these humans lurking in the bushes. Bandits, no doubt.
We aren't bad.
You Shemlin are pathetic. It's hard to believe you ever drove us from our homeland.
Well, we've never done nothing to you, Dalish. We didn't even know this forest was yours.
This forest isn't ours, fool. You stumbled too close to our camp. You Shems are like vermin. We can't trust you not to make mischief. What do you say, Lecaline? What should we do with them? Does it?
Yes.
Treasure? So you're more akin to...
But
The stone has carvings. Is this Elvish? Written Elvish?
there's more in the ruins. But we didn't get very far in, though. There was a demon. It was huge. Just a...
Well, do you trust them? Run along then, Shems. And don't come back until we Dalish have moved on.
Of course. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, shall we see if there's any truth to this story? These carvings make me curious. And if we find any...
Alright. Now, game has officially started. Do I have a great sword? Yes, I do. Great sword in my inventory. Good.
I shall
This must be the cave. I don't recall seeing this before, do you?
Alright guys, I gotta turn down the volume. Sorry about that. Alright, I'm gonna hit no I don't, let's check it out.
My thoughts exactly. With luck, we'll find something that will make us clan heroes.
Alright, sorry this isn't in HD guys, but the walkthrough's coming to you no matter.
It looks like the Shem was telling the truth. He's really looking for a human.
There we go. Around and around we go.
What manner of beast is this? As you say, I shall do it.
I can't believe this. You recognize this statue, don't you? Back when our people lived in our land, statues like these honored the creators. When the Shems enslaved us, much of that lore was lost. This looks like human architecture, with the statue of our people. Can these ruins date back to the time of our Latin? I suppose you're right. Still, possibly.
Alright, you have to trigger that.
I shall do it. It shall be done. I shall do it. It must be done.
Are those walking corpses? Like the corpses.
Be careful now!
Sorry about this, guys. I can only
It is begun.
do this one in standard depth.
Very well. As you say.
By the creators. What was that thing?
Thunder arms.
It's beautiful, isn't it? I wonder what the writing says. It sat here for who knows how many centuries. What could be so dangerous? Don't worry, I won't break it. I wonder what this writing. I think something moved inside the mirror. Hold on, I just want to know what it is. Don't you see it? There it is again. Can you feel that? I think it knows we're here. I just need to take a closer look. It's showing me places. I can see some kind of city. Underground. And there's a great blackness. It's on me. Help! I can't look away!
Can you hear me? I am very sorry.
You're awake. The God's own luck, Leatherly. You're back at camp. Everyone's worried sick about you. How do you feel? Hashem brought you back 2 days ago.
don't remember him. He was a Grey Warden and appeared out of nowhere. He left you here and ran off again. She wants to talk to you too. Stay here, I'll get her.
I see you are awake, Donna. It is fortunate Duncan found you when he did. I know not what dark power held you, but it nearly bled the life from you. It was difficult even for my magic to keep you alive. Yes, Duncan thought there may have been dark-spawn creatures inside the cave. Walking corpses? Dark magic, but not darkspawn. I know not. What else did you find? Mary. And it caused all this. I have never heard of such a thing in all the lore we have collected. I was hoping for answers when you woke. There are only more questions. And, Jack, do you feel well enough? I am ordering the clan to pack the camp so we can... Is there? That is not our only concern. Although you hurt, as everywhere, our people are not well. So quickly. The camera...
Alright, so let's get roll, just have a fair chance.
To that cave to look. I want to go with you. Keeper Marithari probably won't approve, but I can help find Tamlin. Tamlin's my friend too. I want to help find him. Then ask her. I'll go with you and we'll ask her together. Good.
I see you have not left with Meryl yet. Senator.
I want to help Keeper. If we can find Tamlin, it's worth the risk.
Very well then. You have my permission. And thank you for asking for it.
I'm afraid it is so good. All that. What happened? Oh, you must be more careful, of course.
Alright, let's go kill some darkspawn.
The keeper told me we must make haste. He may... What about Senator? You didn't think I'd notice him?
We asked. The Keeper has given her leave.
Then let us make haste while daylight lasts. What were those things? Were those darkspawn? I've never seen anything like them. You can smell the evil on them. Where did they come from? Were they here before? What were darkspawn? Well, before we go, are you alright?
You look quite pale.
Well, I'll keep an eye on you. Now listen. I wonder whose camp this is. Do you remember it being here? You're probably right. Didn't he say he was headed back to the cave? So he's not here now. We see no sign of Tamlin. Maybe we should... Wait. Do you hear that? Exactly. The forest is too still. Nothing's in here. Nothing unnatural. It seems whatever you woke up inside that cave has spread outside. The sooner we find this cave and Tamlin, the sooner we can leave. Take us there quickly.
The darkspawn have sensed us!
Off with his head.
So these are the ruins. Interesting. They're definitely of human origin, yet elven artifacts are scattered amongst them. Nothing explains the monsters, though. But we must find Hamlin, or what's left of him. I can't imagine he's still alive with those creatures about. Maybe. That can't be help, Hamlin.
He knows. I will do it. So you were the one fighting Darkspawn. I thought you're the elf I found wandering the forest, aren't you? It's a pleasure to finally meet you. The last time we spoke, you were barely conscious.
I'm Darana Tishan, Duncan of the Grey Warden. I am Nero, the Keeper's apprentice.
And I am Fenera. Did you come here alone here? Battling all those creatures?
Yes, I must admit you took a great deal of pressure off me. Your keeper did not send you after me, did she? I told her I would be in no danger. So, you and your friend Tamlin both entered this cave, and you saw this mirror. I see. That's unfortunate. The Grey Wardens have seen artifacts like this mirror before. It is Tevinter in origin, used for communication. Over time, some of them simply break. They become filled with the same taint as the Darkspawn. Tamlin's touch must have released it. It's what made you sick. And Tamlin too, I presume. I agree. So long as the mirror exists, it is a threat to anyone nearby.
I do not fear this sickness. The Keeper knows how to cure it.
She may have weakened it, but she cannot cure it. Your recovery is only temporary. I can sense the sickness in you. First, we deal with the mirror. It is a pestilence and a threat. It is done. Now let's leave this cursed place. I must speak. There is nothing we can do. Let me be very clear. Trust me when I say that he is gone. The Darkspawn.
Why would they take him?
Darkspawn are evil creatures, and it's best to leave it at that. I sense no other Darkspawn nearby, so it's safe. Lead on.
I'm relieved you have returned, and I did not expect to see you again so soon, Duncan.
I was not expecting to return so...
Dare I ask, Miss Tamlin, what did you find? There were Darkspawn in the cave.
But there is much to discuss, Keeper. I have learned a great deal since I was last here.
Let us speak privately within my Arabelle then, Duncan. Mara, warn the hunters. If Darkspawn are about, I want the clan prepared.
Monivine, Keeper, right away.
Now then, allow me some time to speak with Duncan. Seek us out at my Arabelle later, and we can discuss your cure. Tell Haren Pygo what has occurred. Follow me.
Level 3.
No, I cannot. So you return with the Grey Warden, but without Tamlin. What happened, Galen? Is he truly lost to us? You've done nothing of the sort, Galen. Do not blame yourself. It seems the will of the creators that I sing the dirge for those I held in my arms as babes. I think I know why our immortal ancestors would sleep. Swiftly do stars burn a path across the sky, hastening to place one last kiss upon your eye. Tenderly land enfolds you in slumber, softening the rolling thunder. Dagger now sheathed, bow no longer tense. During this, your last hour, only silence. Our ancestors, instead of death, those weary of life would pass into Uthanera, the waking slumber. In doing this, they made way for the young. It was supposed to be a beautiful time, a celebration of the elder's long life and contribution to his people. Of course, we've no body to return. Tell the keeper, it shall be done before we shall sing for him anyway. And let us tell these children the fall of the Dales. Come then, help me as I go along. Children, hear of the fall of the Dales. Hear the tale of what makes you Dalish. Would you care to begin, Dalen? Yes, slaves to a terrible empire the humans built on the darkest magic. When it fell, we became free. We built a homeland in the Dales, worshipping the creators and rebuilding the culture and history we lost in our long years of slavery. They were resentful because we would not worship their gods, and because we put our people first. Over the years, their nations grew cold toward the Dales. In their eyes, we were blasphemers and cruel tyrants. And so the Dales fell. They took our lands and dispersed our people, forcing us to live in their cities and abandon our gods. But many of us refused to relinquish our ways. We instead chose to scatter to the winds, wandering the lands. To survive and preserve our culture, the clans stay apart until the day the Elvenon have a homeland once more. We are the Dalish, keepers of the lost lore, walkers of the lonely path. Thank you for your forbearance, Dalen. You remember both the tale and the oath of the Dales perfectly. I will let you get on with your business now. Of course.
Your keeper and I have spoken, and we've come to an arrangement. My order is in need of help. You are in need of a cure. The darkspawn taint courses through, but eventually the taint will sicken. I welcome you to the order. It is rare to have a Dalish amongst us, but they have always served with distinction.
I know you do.
A valuable gift. So, are you ready to then say your farewells and let us be off? We have much ground to cover.
Come then, darling. Before the creators guide you from us, let your clan embrace you one last time.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, the edges of the Kokari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Oh there, Duncan.
King Kaelan, I didn't expect
A royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd missed all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other warden told me you found a promising recruit. I take it this is he?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Oh there, friends. Might I know your name? Pleased to meet you. The Grey Wardens are You are Dalish, are you not? I hear your people possess remarkables. I wish I knew more, but your people aren't exactly fond of mine. For good reason. I tell you this, you are very welcome here. The Grey Ward... I'm sorry? Eamon just wants to know the glory. I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we see no sign of an arm.
Disappointed.
I hope... No, I must go.
What the king said is true. They want... Yes, we should... Until...
Hey, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
We stand here in this hour. Greetings, young man. Allow me to introduce myself. Well met, and good luck to you on the battle. The King Mato, he does seem to find his enthusiasm easily, though. Reminds me of a puppy. And I say that with both respect and affection. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have struck. I wonder, how much did you know? Any time, it home to many spirits. Something. At least that's what it means. It is as good an explanation as any for now. Why? But That's just so strange, my friend. Should it find
This is a Mabari. Smart breed and strong. I have medicine that might help. Go in the... Let's open. Well done. Come to think of it, you. Listen, if you happen across it, I can... Good.
So, any last wishes I can help fulfill before
You there, Elf. Where's my armor? And why are you What? Oh, you're the one who arrived with the Grey Warden. Please, pardon my terrible manners. Thank you. Did you... Let me know what...
face could be decorating some darkspawn spear this time tomorrow.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother. Sir Mage, she desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to a woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one good thing about the flight is how it brings people together. It's like a party. We can all stand in a circle and hold hands. That will give the Darkspawn something to think about. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be in the left big... Wait, I should have recognized you right away. I apologize. Duncan, allow me as the junior member of you. Right, that was the name. So I'm curious. Have you ever... I've only fought them once up close. And that was before the battles here started, which Duncan had kept. You'll be at an advantage then. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, if you have any questions.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed. The way she wielded guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
I apologize, Duncan. I'll go collect who we're missing. This is Sir Jory, a knight from Redcliffe.
How do you do?
And this here,
That's me. I'm a fellow.
and this of course is the recruit that Duncan said he was bringing.
Yes. You four will be heading into the Kokari Wilds, without a doubt. Darkspawn, that was once. It has recently come to our... The Scrub Watcher. That... I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight. Watch out, beast approach. Very well. Good. Over here. Who is that? Grey Warden?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn.
We don't have time.
insane with the way that you talk. Remind me not to get injured anywhere near you.
There! Watch out!
Look there. Poor slobs.